Is the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi Day 1406. Our learning should be exclusive for Yoshvi Eretz Yisrael and Jews B'Chamakom Shem and wars against the enemies in Shemam Zichram. Today we're doing Yoredei Siman Reis Samach Aleph, Sif Aleph Tehei. Is our second day in Ilchos Mila. Reis Samach Aleph. Ami Mutal Chiyuv. On whom is the obligation incumbent? Im Avlo Ma'abanov, the father does not circumcise son. Al Chiva Mila who the obligation of Mila is on the father. Like we saw. Nam, however, Imlam Allah if the father does not mal the child, Chiv al based in the Chiv is on based to circumcise him. To see Moachem Kozachar. Every male party should be circumcised. Passive. In other words, he should be circumcised by whoever it is. Aim in chiyuv, but on the mother there's no obligation. You see, kasher tziva uso looking. God commanded him. Avram Avinu uso v'lo uso, not her. In the Yoshei Shchiva basin, film abekan. It seems there's a chiv on the basin. Even the father is here, but ain't a road to let so he doesn't want to go to the toil of being Mal's son. The chiv basin has to be Mal. But only rare. So it seems the ben bismara ben shlo bismara. Whether it's the proper time or not the proper time. Obligations first on the father, basin afterwards on the basin. The of Laman and Mikroy, even though the obligation father we learn from Psukim. The Mila Bismana, when it comes to Mila proper time. Nevertheless, ain't for Laman in a Chiyuv of. There's no further to say afterwards there was no longer any obligation on the father. So the Chiyuv is on the father and on the basin at the same time. The bracket says here, V'chem vor Mirashi Shabbos Chuvlan Beis, Tir Masla Beinoni Ayin Sham, Malcolm Mavon Lashon Paiskim, Positive says Lashon Mila Kolo Gam Priya. Without Mila also going Priya, which is ripping the membrane underneath the orla. The Malvalo part, if you do Bris Mila, you don't rip that membrane. Akilo Mal says if you don't do Bris Mila. Therefore, the place where you have to do Bris Mila, Chayav Gam Lios Porea, you also have to rip the membrane of Pashtu, that's obvious. Pays double pashtu. It's also a simple matter. Should makom shem basin. Place there is no basin. Ain't of no father. The obligation on all Jews living in that place to ensure that he gets circumcised. See what it says. Again, to you, the plural, all males should be circumcised. That's stated to all Jews. Based in when there's a basin, the obligation is more on the court. Here's a topic we can question. In my basin, the basin of other Jews live in that location. You have to be themselves. Have to make expend expenditures to bring in a moel. So they have to expend those expenditures. The father of so the father came to Yikachiba its prime obligation is incumbent upon him. He has to lay out expenses. So you can't do the business himself. If there's no moil in the place, it's just like any other mitzvah. Our base in the ain't im love, but basically there are primary obligations only when the father defaults. They're required to pay or not. Pina Ben, sorry, Ksas Violence. There's a little bit of proof of this. Look at us to tell the base and Pina Ben Blake up. The Torah does not require the basin to redeem the firstborn when there's no father. El Shiftu was not can be redeemed himself when he grows up. Shmami, of this we conclude. The Malcolm say in the moment, a place where there's a law, somebody, Lochibot Torah not require others to do it. Come, nevertheless, the Din on early seems to be a lachash based on Chayav and Gamlo Tzimon Mulo, based on also spend money in order to do a bris milah for him. Which I some sort of a Torah Chibatom, because the final analysis, the Torah obligated based in to be in charges. They had some mitzvah. It's like any other mitzvah which is coming upon themselves, on their bodies, literally. Interesting way he puts it. He says we don't know why it's not the same, but clearly it's not the same. Interesting. Okay. Gimel Vingam based lo malu. Based also doesn't circumcise him. Chayav Mosatsu has to circumcise himself. She idea when he grows up, if he doesn't get circumcised, Others Christ he's liable to excision, as they call it in English. You see, like it says, A male oral doesn't get a bris milah, that soul will be eradicated from its nation. Of a base, but the foreign base, if they don't do it, they don't have an obligation of chorus. Iraq over by say they violated Mr. Say to before the bris milah. Yeshu's Krasno wrote, the Kodamah boy, Asim Shah before 20 years old, came Shem Basis Shema Manishim. Postman, but as since Beit Shema does not punish anybody under 20. Lokin or Sov Niftar. You get Marcus to be exempt. Not sure we can't get Marcus to be exempt after he's 20. But anybody can kind of like learn Kocha Bekrisa Shalaku, live to me day chorus. Anybody who gets Malchus, who's Chayav Koretz, is exempt from Koretz. But anyway, it's not going to call it based on maybe in Klal, I understand as well. First of all, Dimbi Kufushi Mos that's Mo. Basic Fioshu, if we can compel him to do Bris Milah on his son, whatever way we can do it. Oh no, it's about he himself. I don't think it makes a difference. We're required to compel him. That's before after 20. If we don't have the capacity to compel him, you came out and said, what are you going to do? But furthermore, that was you say the Malchus are exempt. Shabbat because the kill 12 of course you gain for eating something on Shabbos, this week, Sabbath. You one time, Shlokit is copper, which you get Malchus, you get atonement. About the course, the Mila, but course, the Mila, Mamma Malchus. What does Malchus do? I used to course, Lily Stalker, man, Shimo. He used to be such a course until he gets to Bris Milah. Any card for therefore this distinction is not valid. Levites Shach Malchus and Mila, and Pesach decides that there's no Malchus by Bris Milah and Pesach. Shemitza says say because they're positive commands, cannot raise creases. But not Shilling Malchus ever since the end of Malchus Kocha Bekisa Shalako Niftaru. So any person obligated to get Chayav and got Malchus is exempt from the Koris. Zelam of Krisus Shabbatar Shem below Tase. That's why 36 creases in the Torah which emerge from a negative commandment. Lo based on meal, not based on bris milah, shehem is to say which are positive commandments. And the bracket says here, Chem Vor Tesis Marcos, Dafyu Kimel, you must say Yitzhak because of the Chayav Krisus B'cham Marcos Kule, Hein V'sari, Hein V'chli Chobalav, Ika Marcos. Okay, Chayav Marcos are a Chayav Krisus subcategory of Chayav Marcos. Dal Kosav Rambam, Perakam Milo Din Base. Call Yom Yom Shiavor Lab Mishigdal every day which passes when he grows up. Flamos has me doesn't breathe. Mom's have Ray Matam is to say kind of violent with to say. Habaneh Chayav Kares that she almost will or amazing. It's not Chayav Kares until he dies. Deliberately having not done a Bris Milah. Kind of short. Be'er Dvarav Nira. Don't come out. It seems this is what we think to say. The mitzvahs I say over B'chol Yom Havshachar Malos Etzmo. Because say he violates every day, even though afterwards he does a Bris Milah. Come on, never. It's called Yom Shalom Mal. Who doesn't do Bris Milah, he doesn't do Bris Milah of our Basei Chamura, Asay the Koretz. He violates a severe Asay and Asay which involves a Koretz. I have a Koretz of 4, but actual Koretz, Eno Chayav is not liable to Hashem until he dies. Ech Shai doing Koretz, Chayakli judgment of Koretz, Shem Machir Mom, maybe tomorrow is going to get a Bris Milah. Do Koretz, Eno Elok Shalom Alo, Klav, Klei Mechav. The obligation, the penalty of Koretz is only, he doesn't do Bris Milah his entire life. Kakos or B'sei Bali, that's the Makas of Hashem. The Olam lays barish, Yakburas and Shambus. Well, we clarified it gets courts till he dies. Well, be Achol Lamul at small, the part of the courts, so he's be mounts up, be part of the courts. At Kalashana. So what does it mean? Elishiyesh Onesh Kores Allah. That the punishment of courts is incumbent upon him. So that's because around them about them, it's a say, that's what I'm saying, it's about them, it's a say. When it's a say, the courts, it's a say which involves courts. And that's the same thing. But that's what he's thinking of as Shah Turk has. Argues on him, and he argues. But any of that, Lama ain't be Issachar to show her voice. Why it's not pin holding in an Issachar until he actually what I guess means until he undergoes the Bris Milah. But when he is starting to talk about Siman Kenu, that's it says or I think it's the Rambam means, but I say we'll see his chorus, and I say it's in his chorus. Come a rival, is he loved rival also. According to that, Rambam, it was very nice. The sharp we said makes it work out well. Yesh Misha Sigalov, Achamos and Mashar Kors. Those who ask the Rambam, what's the Kors after death? About Kors who rock with Chaim. Kors is a lifetime penalty, not a death a penalty after death. It's a Kesemish name in the Ramach. Saga, it's not a complaint. Divided coming in creases. There's certainly different types of creases. Sharon Roy was showing Morim. You see absolutely wicked people. Shavrim akama krisos maskinim, that they violate several types of krisos and they get old. Abakaka kama mina krisos yesh, so there must be that several types of krisos exist. Uman solekle, who's gone up to Shemai and tell us what's what. Dan perikas Mishuva din Heikos, and the first Ikar course who Olam Haba, primary course is the world to come. Ayin Shom. Bracket says here, Perish Mishnah Shabbos, so Periku test. BRK explains there. Similarly. Achmai the Mashal Char, but that would seems to be from what he said. That Shachakach Mal Tikin Gamitza says she then gets basically retroactively fix all the violation, let's say, of the prior days. Okay, doesn't mean that. Shari Gamba Av Kasake, also what is by father. Vavare Tikin, let's say the middle of time. The father certainly did not fix up his messed up, not doing the mitzvah at the proper time. Tikin and mitzvahs, mitzvah miles out. So it means he fixed the mitzvah. He did mitzvah for himself. Hey, ain't willing but no Adam Yom Shmini Shlomi Daito. You can't do it mitzvah for a person's son on 8th day without the father's intent. Shrei mitzvah day because it's his mitzvah. The Lomi Boy move back somebody else. This goes outside, but he can do the meal himself. I feel like a moil, but even if he's not a moil. I said, make another moil. Shliach to be an agent. Shliach Kamos and Shliach is agents like himself. Even several days, several hours on the 8th day passage, he doesn't do the mitzvah. If I've got the mitzvah, Zayas, that's one million, it's a mitzvah to hasten oneself to do the mitzvah. Nevertheless, Lomine Zen Imo, Shlomi Aito. Not on this account, we're still not going to interfere and be mal without the father's intent. Only can have as the day passes and he doesn't give mitzvah, does the machar. The next day, the 9th day, based in Malin, also below Daito. Next day, based in do the mitzvah without the father's consent. Even compel him to submit. And if they did the bris milah on the 8th day without the father's consent, and the father could have done it himself, which is the set fee for having stolen a mitzvah, which goes to Choshemisha Simon Shin Bay base. Also to be clarified there, the Bisman is that ain't going to now there's no collector's fine, market by center, just try and ask Mechila. Let's explain a lot of these lachas there. See there. It's what somebody you can do between yourself by that ain't most certainly should not honor others to his son's bris milah. Yasu Amila appears do the milah and the priya. Acham mitzitza, but the sucking of the blood, Yochli no laching, give it another one. They mitzitza mitzvah milah, it'll be a sehel vlad. Mitzitza is not part of the mitzvah milah, it's for the health of the child. But the other guy is a better moel. Or you're afraid because your nature going to sit there and ruin stuff. As soon as you give the other person to the mitzvah. The Davar Pashas is clear that when the father's traveling, Tino Allah does not wait at all the 8th day in the morning. Even though it's possible it'll come several hours later. It's not the minute. They wait for the father. I feel like even until midday. The Shia Mitzvah machine. Arukh rejects this. Says don't delay mitzvahs. The Daishno, the Zesh Kosab, the Lomachar Moim, below that side. Next thing, the Brazil without the father's consent. Even the 8th day, it's right before nightfall, we do without the father's consent. And Shia Shatzamsi, we can't be precise. When exactly is, do I love you most? So some maybe the father's going to do it right before nightfall himself. Maybe the Shara Marcus never has to remain until tomorrow. We normally would stop here. It's the end of today's quota, but there's only one sif left in the simon. Vav, Kasar Abed Ramah, Abshani Odel Amul, if the father does not know the bris milah, Yesh Kamal She'ena Rotsel Amul, Bechina Makuskar, his mother does not do it for free, only get paid. Yesh the Mason, the government wall said the Mason should rebuke this milah. He ain't the dark and show Zav Ram. That's not the way of Jewish people. But on the contrary, Molim Madrin, she knew Lahem Lamul. Molim are mahada that they should give them the child to be modeled even without payment. Maybe if the person rebels, he doesn't have the wherewithal to pay for the salary, for the payment. Hare Havi Kamosha Elo of, it's like he has no father, basic heaven will base us be modeled. Basic covenant. So So basically, compelled me ain because nobody else can do the bris milah akash. Shemati mirachas, from a certain city. Gedola, a great city. She's from Reuben, Mali, Mati, with their many Jews, if you want Mali. Mali Musarvim, they shesh them, Bezeh Bitul Parnaso. Then the Mali do not want to do bris milah because they lose their income. Shesachu, she to the ear, Malachot Shleas Shum Parnasa. The Tuvier hired a person full time boy. Now he has no other job. Kabo chom mil kach v'kach gets each meal so and so much. But who can muskarlan she ilamom name? And as if he's hired out to be the city to circumcise his sons. Nechonamo is a very proper remote conduct. Probably team malola shem rachim, especially in our dire straits.